Hey guys, what's up? Angren with another Diablo 4 video, and today I wanna give you a quick summary of the Season 10 introductions that will hit on the live server on the end of the September. And we're also going to get a PTR on. First of all, big thanks to Iggy, a community member that made a write-up of the Discord talk they had. And well, with Season 10, we're gonna get the Infernal Hordes reborn. So the Infernal Hordes will get reworked and they will have new rewards, a new boss type, new seasonal powers, and also the Chaos Unix. So first of all, we're gonna have the Chaos Rifts. And the Chaos Rifts originally will be found during Helltide. Closing the Helltide Chaos Rifts can drop a new Nightmare Dungeon sigil with the Chaos Rift effects. Get even more Chaos Rifts in the Nightmare Dungeon, and they're pretty heavily. They will spawn with many rifts in the Nightmare Dungeon. And also, closing the rifts in these Chaos Nightmare Dungeons can drop a Fleeting Compass. So with a Fleeting Compass pre-torment version of Infernal Hordes, only 4 waves, and you only fight 2 council members, we can have a alternating level scenario, which is kinda cool. Now let's go talk about the Infernal Hordes offerings. We're gonna get some adjustments to the Fell Council, and we're also gonna get a completely new boss, the Bartok, with an additional option. So you can either choose between the normal council or the Bartok. It is a more difficult fight, but honestly I think with good gear it will be also a pushover like the Asron from Season 9, but well, let's wait on him. And he will also drop the new Chaos Unix. So we also gonna have a 4th option that can pop up between the waves that will give us a Chaos offering, and we're gonna get now Chaos Waves. Don't benefit from Boon and Banes in these Chaos Waves, but these Chaos Waves have large amounts of enemies, and that we're gonna get really many. And there are some special events like you're gonna need to protect base or like a heart, and the exploding guys will just go to the base and you need to kind of stop them. And in the end, the more health the base has, the more ether you're gonna get. So that's pretty cool. Honestly, I hope for like an endless horde for Giga endgame, but well, I think we have to wait for the expansion for some of the leaderboards. And also, as I said, the new boss fight Bartok, he requires an upfront ethers cost to even be able to afford to fight Bartok. So they said that you kind of need to fight the 10 wave in the Torment 4, that you can face Bartok. Most of the times 6 or 8 wave will become pretty difficult. And it's also a bullet hell style fight with teleports, void attacks. So it's kind of like the Seasonal 3 Nightmare Dungeons back in the day that were pretty unpopular, and they get changed pretty quickly. Traps in there. So yeah, it would be nice if we have a finally proper like pinnacle boss fight. Now, so he's more rewarding, and he's gonna drop the new Chaos Armor, and the new Chaos Armor will be with a green color. So it is only available at Torment 1 and higher, and now also to the Chaos Armor. And honestly, these are some pretty cool things that we're gonna get. So the Chaos Armor are really great. So as you can see, the Banished Lord Talisman, that's original item, will get turned into a glove that will also have a better effect. As you can see, a green effect, 72% increased damage. Will also drop with the max stats, as you can see, and also the max effect. So that's a pretty nice addition. It is also a count bound, so you cannot trade it. It's honestly cool. So you can get like the best one by trading, but maybe this could be changed, and they will drop as a helm, chest, gloves, pants, and boots. But if you have the Fists of Fate that are inherently a glove slot, you cannot get the better ones in a glove slot, so they will only drop as a helm, chest, pants, and boots. So as you can see, these are the hooves of the mountain god or the Ophidian Iris that are amulet right now from the sword, can then drop as a helmet. And honestly, that's a game changer, because that was also the problem as a build crafter that I had for like several seasons now, that we having one of the best slots occupied by the chest armor, like the Shroud of False Death. And as a Spiritborn player, most of the best gear pieces, we're gonna have it in the chest armor and also in the helmet slot. And now we can get some pretty basic build up of like the Flicker Steps as a chest piece, or like the Jacinth Shell that is pretty good but was never used because it is a chest piece as boots. So we have a pretty nice cooldown reduction. I'm really excited for them because they will change how you will play your build, and this will enable many great builds that are currently not even discovered. The only downside of it, the Season 10 exclusive, I still still hope they will think about it, that such kind of system will come back in the future, because that's like finally an innovative change they will make for the new season. And they will also be available in the PTR, so we can test them out. Now for the Chaos perks, they are class-specific perks. Now we have, for example, the Defile the Dead for the Necromancer, can consume each corpse twice. Consuming a corpse create a chaotic burst dealing 10% of shadow damage. We have 4 class-specific perks plus. They will change this. They will also change up your skills in different ways and how they will work. So that's at least nice, because right now the Season 9 powers, they are pretty boring. And we can also equip 3 of the non-unique perks and 1 unique perks. And we can have a magic perk. For example, there's a magic perk that our basic skills are now guaranteed to crit and overpower, but they have I don't know, either we're gonna combine this with cooldown reduction or we're gonna use multiple basic skills. That could be kind of nice for the Spirit Bond. Oh, and finally, we even have a list which uniques will get changed. For the general uniques, it will be the Banish Lord Talisman, Crown of Lucian, Enduring Faith, Fist of Fate, Flicker Step, Gutslayer's Crown, Locran's Talisman, Mother's Embrace, Engorger's Gauntlet, and X-Files Corroded Signet. And Locran's Talisman is the best example of how it can change up the usefulness of the item. Because as you can see, Locran Talisman is pretty garbage, because the amulet are occupied by the best passives in the game, so you will always want to have like passives on it. And now your skills gain critical strike chance bonus per point of primary resource up to 40%. Each point of primary resource above 100% grants these critical strike damage instead, so you can get this now as like a cloth slot or a pen slot, and this is now pretty good. This is the first example that will change up the item and is now useful, so that's really great. Or like the Godslayer's Crown, that's the same part, so you can get this in like boots or pants or something, and they're now suddenly good. There's cooldown reduction on it, so if you will get this on like pants, you will have more cooldown reduction, and I'm pretty hyped. And also Crown of Lucian, it was bad since they nerfed it after the PTR, and maybe it can finally be good, because it also have cooldown reduction and you will get damage for it, and that's also pretty great. As you can see, the many build up of this ones, and also for the Druid, the great stuff of the Crown, you can get this now as like boots or pants or a chest or a helmet, so yeah, pretty great. And also finally the Tempest Royal, so we can finally get the nice helmet slot with like a Harlequin's crest or something other. For Spirit Born, these are also pretty good, like Balasan's Band of First Breath, but I will talk about them in another video where we're gonna dive in the PTR notes. And then I will also talk about the new items of Spirit Born and Druid. I won't talk about the other class because I'm still not playing it, maybe in the future. So for the Spirit Born, it is honestly a pretty exciting armor. The Hesha E Kensugi, the Unicloves, they can also drop like as a boot or as a pants. It will give us attack speed, vulnerable damage, ultimate cooldown reduction, and also up to 3 gorilla skill ranks. So this can go up with a chair, I think up to 4 or 5 gorilla skill ranks. That's pretty neat. So if you're gonna play with like the Harmony of Ebewaka as a pants now, you can get like a Harlequin's crest on your helmet and these at your as a boots, then you can get like 12 to 16 more skill ranks. That's pretty great. And also as a unique power, the Protector can be invoked at range and pulls inward, which it smashes enemy in its area. Take 30 to 50% increased damage from your gorilla skills, doubled while they are knocked down or a boss. So that's also really great, and they are really good. I will also talk about the PTR changes on another video. And now for the Druid, it is also a cool new pants, the Kill of Blackwing. So they're basically Ravens pants, so we have a chance for Ravens to deal double damage. We're gonna get Ravens cooldown reduction and also ranks to Ravens. And as a unique power, the Ravens will deal increased damage and they will shapeshift into another form, and also the number of Ravens will get increased to 3 for the duration. Also with a Chaos power will be even better, because your companion skills will now be a core skill with the new power. So as you can see, the Savagery, the unique one, your companion skills are altered to also be core skills. Your companion grow in size, gain 30 to 60% damage. That was all of the new content. Please write down in the comments down below how your opinions are of the new Season 10. If you're excited for the new Season 10, I am really excited because of the new Chaos uniques, and also like the Seasonal Powers, at least something different, and also because of the Infernal Hordes are my most favorite gameplay system. It's also pretty great to have update here, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun, and especially me as a build crafter future, it will be really good. So write down your opinions in the comments down below. Also, if you like this video, please leave a like and a sub. It would boost my channel tremendously, and also watch my YouTube, Twitch and TikTok stream. Until the next video, bye.